Yeah, it's very. Maybe they should just figure it out. Yeah. So how are you guys today?
I'm nodding because I'm good.
You're good.
I love the movies. I love going to the movies.
The movies.
I love the movie. I
I
love,
love
the
the
cinema.
movies.
Cinema, film.
Yeah.
Film in Ireland.
Yeah,
We
I
had a
do
you.
really like it.
It's
I
the
don't
same
go
word.
enough. I think I'm gonna start going, even just by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to the cinema on your own is actually great.
It's really nice.
I love it.
I feel like I cry more, and I like doing that. you know?
What's
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Ever?
Okay, neither of you are allowed to talk now. It's the Danielle show. Ever, yeah.
Ooh.
But not a pretentious answer, like a real answer.
What's a pretentious answer?
it doesn't so you can say what you
The
want.
clock face.
Clockwork
Clockwork
Orange?
Orange?
Yeah.
I feel like I only picked pretentious things in my youth because I wanted to like seem cool, you know?
100%, of course.
And so now I don't even really know what I like and I don't like. And I don't really do that thing where I like rewatch movies
oh.
or shows. I used to a lot.
Yeah.
But now I just feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of things that I want to
Yeah.
watch that I'm like, why would I rewatch something, you
Yeah.
know?
What did you, maybe a better question, what did you used to say your favorite movie was?
That's a great question. I used to say Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind.
Fantastic.
Which, to be fair, I do really
It's a
love.
good movie.
I love
Yeah,
that
yeah,
movie.
And this one was a newer one, which I actually do really like this because it plays with the concept of time, and I love anything that plays with the concept of time.
The Time Traveler's Wife.
No, Mr. Robot
What?
with Jared Leto.
I don't
Oh,
know
I've
it.
never watched it.
Yeah, I feel like not that many people know about it. But it's quite good. It's like he is in love with like 4 different women, and then it sort of like goes through his life, what it would be like with these like 4 different women.
Oh,
I love
and you
that.
don't know which one is actually
cool.
reality and which one is not.
That's fun.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what about you?
My favorite has been, I haven't like reconsidered in it in a while since I'm like 10. So, and it's a big.
You were trying to be cool when you were 10?
No, I loved it. And then I'd watch it. It's one of those movies I
Okay,
can watch.
let's see if we believe you.
Okay. I can watch it like whenever, at any time. And it
Okay.
makes me happy. I haven't watched it in a while actually. Big Fish.
Oh, Ewan McGregor? Is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a fun
I think
one.
you said
Yeah.
you and McGregor.
You and McGregor.
You're in it, right?
Yeah,
Ewan
me and
McGregor.
McGregor.
Oh,
Best
McGregor.
pals. Love him. Yeah, no, Big Fish. I just love it so much.
That's a good
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
That's a good,
Yeah.
real, solid
And
answer.
every time I watch it, I'm like, yeah, it is still my favorite.
It's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I used to say, God, it's so wanky. I used to say this movie called Les Choristes,
Oh.
which is a French film.
Wanker.
Okay. I'm picturing you watching it without subtitles and not understanding what's going on.
Not understanding a single thing.
Yeah.
It's a French film about a older man who goes to teach these young boys how to be in a choir in France at
Okay.
a boarding school. And I really liked the music in it. To be fair, I did really like this movie.
Right.
I rented it from the library and I loved it. But like, I enjoyed the film.
Yeah.
But the thing I enjoyed the most was telling people how I enjoyed the film
Right.
when I was 12 years old.
I do love that. Anything to
That's
feel
so
good when
funny.
you're 12 years old.
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah.
And I also used to say A Beautiful Mind.
Oh,
'Cause
that
I
one
had
was sad.
Such a crush on the ghost of Paul Bettany.
Which is
I
a
thought you were gonna
beautiful
say Russell
mind
Crowe.
again.
No, no.
The one where he has like schizophrenia or something.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And he wins a Nobel Prize.
Oh.
And Jennifer Connelly's in it, and that's how her and Paul Bettany met and fell in love.
Oh. I just when you were saying the subtitles there, did you ever see the film Coda?
No,
No.
not yet.
It's very good.
I've heard
Maybe
it's really
I have.
good.
I feel like I need to become a new person when it comes to watching TV because
I'm
and
glad
movies,
you continued the sentence.
I just need to become a new person.
period. Because I just was smoking so much weed that I don't really remember plot lines
Right.
that
yeah,
well.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't remember plot lines and I wasn't smoking weed.
Right.
But no, this one it was on the Oscar buzz last year, I think. I think it won Best Film. But
Did not.
did it not, or was that the year
He won.
before?
He won Best Supporting Actor.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But it was up for Best Film.
It was. Yeah.
And then so yeah, I pirated a copy of it or whatever, and it's about like a deaf family.
Coda means child of deaf adult.
Oh,
Yeah,
Coda
yeah.
with a C.
Coda
I
with
was
a
thinking
C.
very Kardashian, like Coda with a K.
I was like, I want to say maybe 30 to 45 minutes into this movie, and I didn't realize there was supposed to be subtitles.
That's
So they were
so
just
funny.
signing,
And
and
you
I
were just
was like,
mm-hmm.
I'm okay. I see. It's very immersive. We have to like interpret what they're saying. Like there is some speaking in it, so a lot of speaking. But the bits where they were signing, I was like, oh, okay, cool. I get what they're saying, and I was like,
This is where your drama major shows.
I feel it. I feel what they're saying. And then I was like, they had a big conversation. I was like, geez, I feel like I really should be understanding what's going on here. And then I Googled it. I was like, for feck's sake. I didn't go back and watch it. I
You
was
got
like, I
so
interpreted
Irish there
Super
for at
Irish.
least like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
it. I'm trying to just lean into my accent.
I
on
love
stage
it.
as well. Yeah, because I was kind of just toning it back.
Were you?
Yeah.
I think you were. I think
I
you were.
really was. Yeah. I really was.
Because then when you do that, I'm like, whoa, who is this person?
I think it was when I was in Newfoundland and I was speaking like properly in my accent, and I was like, why am I toning myself down for these bastards?
Are you consciously doing it?
Consciously now trying to be just like more
No, like when
in
you're
my-
toning it down.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I definitely on stage, but like in person not so much, but now I'm trying to just like be more conscious of not toning it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I did it for so long, and then I'm like trying to undo it now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that makes
wow.
sense.
Yeah.
Good for you. Lean into it.
Thank you. Thank you.
We should all lean into it. For feck's sake.
What's her name is also Irish now.
What's her name?
Ao.
Irish now?
Yeah.
Yeah, now.
The girl from The Bear.
Yeah.
And what do you mean by Irish now?
So she
This is
said
actually a good story.
in an interview, wasn't it, that she was the donkey from
Banshees of
Banshees of
Inisherin.
Inisherin.
That she played the donkey.
She played the donkey just out of nowhere.
She's
Yeah.
joking.
Well, yeah.
It's a bit.
Well, yeah, we know.
She's not Jenny the donkey.
She didn't think that she was Jenny the donkey.
I thought like maybe they like put her in a costume.
You've seen the movie, right?
I saw it with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw with guys on.
Yes, because we ran into Joel afterwards and he
Yes.
was going to a different film with his brother.
And then I spoiled the fact that the donkey dies.
Yes, you did.
very
And she did it again.
If you haven't seen it by now,
Yeah.
you guys, something
Ooh.
horrendous happened to me last night.
What was it?
It's actually not that bad. But I do this thing now where, did I say that in an accent?
No.
I do this thing now.
Azuzi Singh. You
Azuzi
was
Singh
nervous.
now.
I was nervous.
Where when I'm reading a book, I like to go onto TikTok and see how people are reacting
Oh, yeah,
to
you
it.
said that.
Yeah. And so there's this one, my heart is racing as I'm telling this story. I saw this, there's this one book that I like discovered on TikTok. It's called A Little Life. And I went and was just watching videos of people talking about how much they love it. And this girl was like, this is what I wish I knew before I started reading the book. And
Oh,
I opened
no.
up the comments and the top comment was a spoiler.
But that is kind of on you.
But it was a video for people to watch before they've started reading the book.
Okay, then that's not on you. I take it back.
Thank you. Yeah, and I was like so upset. So now I'm trying to erase it.
From your brain.
I searched how to forget a spoiler last night.
And did it work?
No, if I really like think about it, it'll come back to me. But I'm just like trying to brainwash myself a little bit.
Good.
That's so annoying.
Yeah,
That's incredibly annoying.
I
I'm really
hate
sorry.
when people spoil things.
yeah.
That happened to me the other time with the television show Sharp Objects. Have you guys seen it?
No.
It's incredible. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but
You better
I
not.
Googled one of the actresses and then the spoiler came up.
Yeah, that's
And it
something.
was a big spoiler.
There should be like something written at the top that's like spoiler alert.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because on Reddit, what they do is they black out the text.
Yeah.
And then you have to purposefully highlight it in order to see it.
That's true.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I watched until the Red Wedding and then
Oh, so you've seen, I watched,
Yeah.
So I was watching it a few years behind everyone, and then I was starting it from the start. And then if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, just skip forward like 2 minutes. And you want to watch it because I'm going to spoil something. And my boyfriend at the time and my friend were talking about Game of Thrones, and I was like, please don't say anything. I'm on the first series, and they go, wouldn't it be crazy if Ned Stark came back as a White Walker? And I was like, that's fucking weird because he's not dead. And they were like, if he had died.
Wait.
I want to finish the first
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
The TV show confused me so much. Like you're saying that right now. I think I watched the first 3 seasons. I don't remember that. I don't.
season. His
But
head was on
also,
a
there's
stick.
like a whole.
Oh, yeah.
But there is the Sean Bean thing if he always dies, right?
Not always. I did he dies an awful lot, but not always. I did look it up. He doesn't die.
But
in
like
everything.
it's like a thing.
I know, but I didn't think
Yeah.
he was the main character.
Yeah.
I kind of want to be the actor that dies and everything.
Okay. We can make that happen.
Because I think then you're like more beloved.
Yeah, that's true.
People like your characters more.
And they're like, we don't want. Ned
Except
to
if
die.
you're like in Succession.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
It's a bad question.
Uh-huh.
You know how you just said beloved,
Uh-huh.
but then you could also pronounce it beloved?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's either correct or incorrect, or are they both just correct?
Thank you for asking. This is a words podcast.
This
Yeah.
is the Words podcast.
I don't know. I don't like beloved for
Me
some
neither.
reason.
Oh, I love it.
I don't.
It feels very English.
Yeah.
That's right.
Beloved.
Which you both love.
Yeah, both of us equally.
Yep.
It's beloved by both of you.
Yes.
We never counted how many British men we've all slept with.
I was thinking that when I was listening.
Let's
back.
go.
Yeah. Just one for me. And
Oh.
also, what are we counting as British?
Oh,
I thought you were gonna say have sex.
No.
What are we counting as British? They have to be from England
But what do you mean?
Like-
or Wales,
British
the UK,
Scotland.
the UK or
No,
Scotland.
I just mean like, cause like I've slept with white guys who like have British lineage.
no,
like
no.
from England. Yeah.
That doesn't count.
Not in this situation.
Okay.
English. I think English because
What
Welsh
if
and
they've
Scottish are
immigrated?
great.
What if they were born there, but they come from an immigrant?
They have to have a
background?
British accent, I say.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I say.
What-
Nikki, can you do a quick monologue
Uh-huh.
about
Uh-huh.
what should it be about?
Wait,
I
what?
don't know the
I want
direction
you
you're
to-
going here.
Yeah,
Because
me
I want
neither.
her to riff while we're thinking.
Oh, I know.
You guys are counting.
I don't need to spend that long. I have mine ready.
Okay, you riff, I'll think.
Oh my goodness gracious.
How many men, darling?
I mean,
Yeah.
Not that I haven't. I've only slept with 9 men, so not
Okay.
that many, but
So
most
8
of
of
them.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Wait. Okay.
You know your number, eh?
Just one. I've only slept
Yeah.
with one British man.
I'm whispering it into the microphone.
Their names.
They're gonna appear one by one.
And they're all behind the curtain.
As always. Okay, I think just 4. Like a
Okay.
lot of because I slept with 6 men, 7 men when I was in the UK, but 3 of them were not British.
Okay.
That's correct math, right? Yeah. So 4.
4. Okay. Mine is 2.
Oh, it's not even that many.
I know.
I win.
No, I mean
No, you lose.
I lose.
That's how this one works. And you're 1?
just one. Also,
1, 2,
were
4.
all your British people white?
Well, I only 2. Yeah.
Yes.
Mine wasn't. So
So you win even more.
I win. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you win and you lose
Yeah, I know.
because. And then I'm just
You're just in the
You're
middle.
in the middle. You're
Hanging
bronze.
out.
You're
or not
Switzerland.
bronze, silver.
silver. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I don't think I'm even on the podium.
No, you're not. We've actually put you in the dirt.
No, I think we can give you bronze.
And none of them-
Sorry.
And none of them what?
3 of 4 were bad.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah.
So that's something too. I've how
bad?
How many different countries of men have you slept with?
Oh God, I
That's
don't have
fun.
time for that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Countries of men?
Honestly, for me, not many. Just Canada, UK, Ireland, US.
Yeah.
But I've smooched an Italian man.
Yeah, smooching, we're going to be here until the crack of Christ.
Not me.
Did I tell you guys that I thought the crack of Christ was something everybody said?
It's not.
It's not, but
What
I don't
does
know
the
where
crack of Christ mean?
I like it to the crack of dawn.
Why Christ?
Why the crack of Christ?
Because it's just like the crack of Christ.
Well,
Like, oh
in
my
Ireland,
God.
that would
Are
be
you an
something.
old Jewish man?
As in, like, until he rises again.
Yeah.
Where
That's what I mean.
did you make this up?
I thought I had heard it before. Like, I thought it was a common saying, the
Mm.
crack of Christ.
It's not.
And it's not. And
No.
It's definitely not.
No.
but I thought it was.
Yeah.
And now people keep being like, what does that mean? But it kind of it
I
sounds
like
good.
it.
I don't think it
Yeah.
needs to mean anything.
But it just means like we're gonna be here forever.
I got the
But, like, it
context from
doesn't-
it, but like I'm like
You don't.
where
It
did
doesn't need to. It's not deep. It's,
Yeah, it's
it's
not
fine.
deep.
It's just
It's
the
not
crack
deep.
of Christ.
Yeah, it's just the crack of Christ.
It's just
the
the crack
crack
of
of
Christ.
Christ.
Exactly.
That in Ireland that would mean like that's just his way of having. I'm gonna say the crack.
Oh,
Yeah, the
yeah.
crack of
Oh,
Christ.
the crack of Christ. That's even better. I love that. The crack of Christ.
Do you think Christ would have good crack?
No.
I think he'd like
I
make
don't
everything
know.
so serious.
I don't
think
know.
so,
He
too.
did turn wine into water.
the other way around.
That'd make him so boring. Everyone's having a party. He's like, you guys, hydration.
But
You're
maybe
too drunk.
he switches it to water for a while so everyone doesn't get too drunk, and then he switches it back.
Yeah, and he's like, gotcha.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Well,
Okay.
apparently he was riding Mary Magdalene, so I don't know.
Huh?
Sexing her.
Oh, yeah, I know. I got that. But like he was?
Mary
Yeah.
Magdalene,
Oh, yeah.
she's like
I don't know much about religion.
I know
history.
bits. Well, I did learn it from the age of 5 to 18. I just can't really remember. I wasn't listening most of
Yeah.
the time.
I only know the Mary Magdalene thing because it's like salacious.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
supposed
that
to be a
sounds
little
hot.
hussy. God love her. But yeah, if
Maybe
was,
he was. Let's reframe the narrative.
Yeah.
100%. Mary Magdalene was just getting her bit.
Yeah.
Fucking what? Jesus, the holy son of God? Fuck off. Like, I
You
don't
just said that
believe
to
it.
get in her pants.
She did. Yeah, he was like, I'm the son of God. Ride me. I'm going to die soon. So,
To be fair, I probably would have.
in fairness, in all of the, like,
That's really offensive, Amy. Amy just did this thing where she was Jesus on the cross.
And she stuck her tongue out.
Yeah. The whole of Ireland is disappointed in you.
no,
right
they're
now.
not. They're not mad in God anymore. We've got
What?
Yeah.
No, what did you just say?
Oh,
They're not mad on God anymore.
not mad on God anymore.
I heard they're not mad on God anymore.
Maybe I should tone it back a bit.
No, don't.
I'm
Not
understanding it more than I ever have.
Yeah,
so-
that's
There you
pretty
go.
good, 'cause you were the translator for a bit.
Yeah.
But I was the translator, I think, of just the
The
words.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
Yeah.
that is true. Yeah, they're not as holy as they were. But yeah, him. He's usually ripped on the.
He
He looks
is.
very thin.
Some of them he has like abs.
He wouldn't though at that time. would
Well, if he wasn't eating and then he was just like riding around him, I don't know why I just made Jesus a
Just a
slut.
little slut.
Oh,
Who in the past do you think which of the mythical figures
Like a unicorn?
or I guess Jesus isn't a mythical figure.
No.
But like who do you think from the past, from very far into the past, would have the best crack?
oh.
And by crack, should we
Oh.
explain to the listeners what we mean by
Yeah,
crack?
yeah. Crack in the Irish sense. It's
Yeah.
spelled C-R-A-I-C, and it means like fun, basically.
Yeah.
Essentially. Who would have the best crack in back in the day?
Mhm.
Ooh.
Good question.
Thank you.
Firstly.
Yeah.
I think Shakespeare would be kind of fun.
So I thought Shakespeare, but then I was like, no.
You don't think so?
I think he would just be so self-absorbed.
Oh yeah, probably
Yeah.
actually.
All
Probably
he would
actually.
be fun if you want to just hang out and talk about Shakespeare.
Probably actually.
Yeah, talk about him like.
Yeah.
I'd say he would actually be a real boring bastard.
What about Picasso?
Crazy.
He'd be crazy.
But
to
I'd
hang
like
out with.
that.
Yeah.
I'd like that. Sometimes you'd be like, I can't hang out with you this weekend. Like it's been like way too much.
Yeah,
And, like,
yeah.
It's like I need to prioritize my mental health and I need to have like a self-care weekend and maybe you should too.
Yeah.
But he never does.
But he never
No.
does. But like he'd be a good friend to have around, you know?
Yeah, he'd be a bit. Yeah, he'd be a bit of crack.
Yeah,
he would be.
Yeah. You'd be like, oh, not because
You wouldn't
we're
invite
gonna have
him
a
to
crazy
every
weekend.
party.
No.
I think I would hate him.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
might.
yeah,
I'd have
yeah.
a real problem with him.
Yeah, yeah, you would. And I'd be like, I'm gonna go hang out with Picasso, and you'd be like, last time you came home crying.
Yeah,
And I'd be like,
yeah.
I know, but I think it's gonna be better this time.
And then I would just
Am I
be like,
dating
okay.
him now?
I think you're dating
I
him.
think
yeah.
I'm dating him.
Yeah,
Picasso.
you are dating
I wonder what he
him.
looks like.
I
can't-
picture him to have
He's
like,
hot for
Yeah,
sure.
he's
Yeah.
hot.
Oh, and he's got long hair, I think.
I'm picturing
Does
Jacob
he?
Elordi.
Sure.
I'm picturing Jacob Elordi. Okay, you guys pick.
My brain has just like gone like fudge.
Muck King Tut.
What did you say?
King Tut.
Who the fuck is King Tut?
You know,
King Tut.
King Tut.
I don't know what you're saying.
King Tut. Tut.
T-U-T, like. Who's that?
He's King Tut.
Sounds like you're saying a rapper's name. I don't know.
Is he not an Egyptian?
Yes, he is. He is. He
Okay.
is.
Oh, Tutankhamun?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Excuse
me? We know him
Tutankhamun.
pretty well.
Tu-
I think it is Tutankhamun.
Oh.
Fucking bitches.
Wait,
Making me feel stupid.
Tutankhamun?
We weren't making you feel stupid.
You did make me feel
No,
stupid.
it's not our
You're not allowed to
responsibility.
do
Yeah,
Well.
Tutankhamun!
Okay.
Yeah, but we call him King Tut,
But he's a king.
and his name's King Tut.
Yeah, so him? Would you pick him?
Yeah, I think he would be good crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to a big exhibit of his, right? And they said it was like all of his stuff, and it was his like his tomb
got
and
one,
all
sorry.
this stuff in Dublin. I was so excited. Then we're there. It's all a reconstruction. I was like, why the fuck are we here? This is bullshit.
How did they
Nothing.
reconstruct it?
It was just all like fake things.
But how did they reconstruct it? They like did
They
like
just
a
made,
mold?
They made like he wasn't in there. It was just his like the thing. What do you call it? The coffin, basically. The thing that you see.
A real coffin or no?
The one that the famous one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just had that, but like a fake one. Everything was fake. I was like,
Oh.
why are we here?
Yeah, that's
why
not
are
fun.
you there? How much did you pay?
I was with school, so
What
Uh,
museum?
it was like a pop-up exhibition in the RDS in Dublin. So we went with school, and then it was like halfway through,
That is
and I was like,
lame.
"This is crazy that it's actually him." And the art
Although
teacher
it
was
might
like,
be
"No, it's
kind of
not."
bad if it wasn't.
Yeah.
I know. I was 17 at the
Yeah,
time. I
that's
was
true.
like, "I'm out of here." You're making me look at props. Okay, this is bullshit. But yeah, there you go. Tutankhamen's mine.
Okay. Mine is Ernest Shackleton,
Who's that?
the explorer.
Oh,
I just hit myself in the chin with the microphone, but I didn't feel it.
Ernest Shackleton?
Ernest Shackleton.
Okay.
He's an
Sounds
explorer.
like an open micer.
It does sound like an
It
open micer.
does.
But he's
Next
like
we
an
have-
up and comer,
He's an up and comer.
and he's gonna be good.
Ernest
He's
Shackleton.
kind of misogynistic.
Of
though.
course, but
Yeah.
who isn't?
Yeah,
A little bit
Who
racist.
among us? Ernest Shackleton, he I think was exploring Antarctica,
Mhm.
and then his ship got lost, and I think everyone died or something. But I feel like before the ship got lost and everyone died, he would have been really good fun because they would have been singing sea shanties and such.
Oh,
yeah, that is.
And I bet they had a lot of like bottles of grog.
Okay.
Are they pirates?
Arr.
I wouldn't mind a pirate.
Okay.
What's his name?
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard Silver. Long
Yeah.
John.
Long John Silver, Blackbeard.
Blackbeard. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Two different ones.
All right. I didn't know we were well versed on pirates over here.
Well, you're well versed on Egyptian kings.
Okay.
I changed mine to a woman called Countess Markovich. She was an Irish revolutionary. She was very
You've
cool.
mentioned her on this podcast before, I think.
We had a cat named after her, so that was probably it. But she
She would make things serious real fast.
no.
Yeah.
She was good crack, and she has a famous saying. Excuse me, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's basically like pack your pistols in your petticoats. She just seemed like she would actually.
So you're
be
into
good crack.
gun violence.
Yeah,
Nice.
if it's getting back the land of our country, yes, I'm into it.
If you guys had to have mottos and think of it right now, what would it be? Nikki, go. Get it. Go.
Sticky fingers.
Good. Yours. Go.
Always chance your arm.
What?
Which means always just like
Not as good as
give it a
sticky
go.
fingers.
I prefer sticky fingers.
Mine would actually help you in life. Yours is just disgusting. You give me 2 seconds. What's yours?
I mean, you could have
Come on,
called
what's yours? What's yours?
Get it going, little guy.
Yours comes first, mine comes second.
Get it going, little guy. Sticky fingers.
Yeah.
Always chance your arm.
Yeah.
Get it going, little guy.
Yeah.
I like gotta go in little guy.
Thank you.
Who are you talking to?
Because little guy is gender neutral.
Oh, 100% it
Yeah.
is. That is a hill that I'll die on
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Little
Guy is gender neutral.
Yeah, yeah,
So is
yeah.
lads.
Yes, lads
Yeah.
is
I
I
gender
don't know
neutral.
if guy is
Oh,
gender
guys.
neutral.
Guys.
No, I don't know
Yeah,
if
yeah.
guys is gender
Oh.
Oh.
Little guys, yeah.
But if
Oh.
I were to say like, hey
Guys.
guys, that to me is
Yeah.
gender neutral.
I think, yeah, but I think little guys is way more gender neutral.
Little guys. Yeah,
Okay,
I
fine.
do. Yeah. I do.
Fine, maybe I won't die on the hill.
concede.
When I was sad for a while.
When did it stop?
No, I'm so much better. I was sad for a period, and I just kept calling myself a sad boy. And then one of my housemates was like, "Why are you calling yourself a sad boy?" I was like, "I don't think sad girl fits me right now." So I was like, "Sad boy," and then my other housemate agreed. So
Like boy with an I.
We've been spelling it with a Y.
Okay.
I have a playlist that I started since I'm happy though, and it only has 2 songs in it now called Sad Boy Playlist for when I am sad again. So yeah. If you could know how you will die, would you hear it? Like, would you say yes?
How? Just how, not when.
Like if someone was like, "I can tell you how you die."
Well, no, because if it was like pancreatic cancer,
would you not like?
I don't want to know
No,
that.
if it's a cancer, then I want to know.
Oh,
If it's a health issue, then I want to know so I
Oh.
can get ahead of it.
you can't get ahead of it.
No, it's either you know, you don't.
Then no. Why the hell would I want to know, Amy?
Because then you could do shit like I want to know, because then I'd just be able to do everything else, because I was like, oh, it's not going to kill me.
Oh,
You
you
know?
want to do crack.
And not the Irish one.
I'm afraid of but I want to do like skydiving or I don't know, something like that.
You're not
Or,
going to
like,
die skydiving. Just freaking go skydiving.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay.
When?
I mean, I've booked it.
Yeah, when?
And can I come?
Yes. I mean, like, it's say with like when I went bungee jumping, and as I was jumping, that first second, I was like, this is how I die. And then I didn't, obviously. But like, I'd like to do things without having that little second of like, this is how I die.
Well, hold on. Because you wouldn't have that second of this is how I die, but I feel like you'd constantly have the second of like, is this the day I get hit by the car? Is this the day that I get cancer?
Yeah,
you know?
it depends on what it is, you know. But I'd like, if I had the option, I'd like to know. But so then I could start actually just pulling the finger out and then living my life to the fullest. Actually,
Your fear of death is what's causing you to hold back?
yeah.
Wow, we're very different people.
Yeah. Also me.
But like if it was just like, oh well, you die at this age, I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna go fucking
But
crazy.
you said
But
it,
you said we didn't
or
know
like,
when.
sorry, well, yeah, okay. So if
because if it's hit by
We're
a
on
car, Amy, every single day you're gonna be
Yeah.
like, is it now? Is
Yeah.
it now?
Yeah.
see, this is the thing. I'm taking a risk of me having like it making my anxiety worse. So
Yeah.
but I'm just taking that risk because what else am I doing? You know.
I think you, like, what about like massive injury? Like, what if how you die is like an infection, but then what happens is like you go skydiving and you land on the ground and you scrape your foot and then it
Nice.
gets infected.
Yeah. Love
Yeah.
it.
Well, that could happen. That would
Gotcha.
that would happen anyway if I didn't know.
Huh?
That would happen
Yeah.
anyway, you know. So I'm like, I'm just
Oh, as
gonna
in
risk
you're just living life, living la vida loca.
Yes, Ricky Martin. Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Is that Ricky Martin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
If you doing crack made me think like if you had to get hooked on one drug, one hard drug,
Nice.
Oh.
which hard drug would you get hooked on?
Love.
MDMA.
Love.
I thought you were saying you loved the question. Just loved the.
I was doing a little switcheroo comedy style.
Yeah.
I like it.
MDMA, I don't think is like.
That's not a hard
addictive.
drug, man.
Yeah, but if I could choose. Wait, okay, give us the options.
Okay, I'm talking like
Crystal
heroin,
meth.
crystal meth,
Okay.
crack,
I
Okay.
vote
fentanyl.
I know.
Go ahead.
I've just
Heroin.
heard them.
Heroin.
I vote heroin.
You're
Why heroin?
Oh, I'm hard.
Okay,
heroin.
we're going from love to heroin.
Kind
One
of
and the same, baby.
Yeah. Honestly, it sounds great. Like,
No, heroin for sure.
Yeah.
I have a friend who was big into heroin. She loved the stuff.
She loved the H.
I'm not joking though. She
Oh, I
she
remember you telling
loved
us about
it.
this.
Yeah.
This is bringing about. Did she smoke or inject it?
No, she snorted it. Yeah, she got
Nice.
it off the dark internet.
The dark.
She got it off the dark web and just snorted it, and she loved it.
How
Oh, wow.
often did she do it?
I don't actually know how often she did it, but yeah, she said it was like the feeling was the purest form of happiness that you've ever felt in your entire life. And she
Wow.
said that because she like essentially like microdosed it, she didn't feel like high. She just felt this pure, unfettered happiness.
Wow.
Was she on the couch all the time?
No.
Oh.
No, she was like living her life.
Were you around her when she was on it?
Yes.
Wow.
Was
Yeah,
she
yeah.
addicted to it?
Yes. Oh my God, massively so. Yeah.
Did it make her thin?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But then she got off it and now she's fine.
Wow.
good.
And
But
is
it
she,
was like a very, like, from what she's told me, it was a very, very difficult withdrawal. Of course, it's heroin. Don't do heroin.
Don't do heroin.
I was joking. I don't want to do heroin. Don't do heroin.
I do though. I'm not joking. Amy?
I think it sounds like the best one.
Heroin?
Yeah, out of all of
Is
them.
this you not being able to pick a menu item again? So you're just picking heroin off the menu?
No, okay, so I'll just go with math.
Yeah, go with meth.
No, I think heroin sounds the best. I always
Yeah.
say, like, if I was about to die, I'd be like, get me some heroin.
Yeah, you got it if you're about to die. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome. That would be awesome.
Yeah, heroin does seem
You're
like
on
a
your
good one.
deathbed and you're like, Mom, please, my dying wish is to get some heroin.
I think I would try them all. I'd do it. You know how you can get a
Ooh,
flight of
taster.
beers?
Ooh, a flight of
Yeah.
drugs.
Like at a
Nice.
brewery.
Yeah.
I'd do a little bit of everything and then I'd see which one I liked the best.
Nice.
You know?
Okay. Didn't know that was an option.
Based off of Euphoria, fentanyl seems like it feels good.
Isn't heroin a brand name as well? I'm pretty sure it is.
brand name? I'm sure like crack is also a brand name.
No,
Crystal meth.
I'm fairly sure.
Do you guys know it's
Yeah,
almost named
it
Crystal?
is.
I told you guys that.
Yeah.
Trademark name
Such a bad
heroin.
name.
Right? Yeah, really terrible.
It's actually called diacetylmorphine.
It's not as fun, is it though?
No.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's a trademark name is heroin. That's not actually the drug. So passing judgment. Do the intro.
What are we passing? It's not gas. What are we passing? It won't last. What are we passing? Oh my God, it's coming fast. It's passing judgment.
Wow.
Rhyming, gas, and last. Inspired.
I'm impressed. Was that prepared?
Imagine.
Incredible.
I sat in front of the mirror last night.
Yeah.
I'm like scratching things out. Like, no.
Okay, so 45-year-old woman have a 27-year-old daughter. She has 6 kids between the ages of 10 and 11 months. There are 3 different fathers. She receives child support from 2 of them, and she's still with the 3rd one, and they've been together for 5 years.
Wait. I feel like this is the beginning of a math problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this mom is 45. Her daughter is 27.
Okay.
27-year-old has 6 children. That is insane.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Between the ages of 10 and 11 months.
That means she had her first kid when she was 17.
Oof.
Yeah,
Okay.
6 ins. There are 3 fathers between these 6 children.
Goodness.
She receives child support from 2 of them.
Okay.
She is still with the 3rd one, and they have been together for 5 years.
Okay.
And then how much does the father make? No, my daughter works part-time and her fiance is a chef full-time. They've lived with us for past year and a half due to them getting evicted from the last home. The kids and them have our upstairs bedrooms. There's 2, but they're constantly they're still crowded for 6 children. They're constantly asking me for help with phone bills. My husband and I have asked for no rent so they'd be able to save money to get a home, which I do not believe they were doing. I've put up with loud voices throughout all hours and waking up at different hours to cater to children because I love my grandchildren. I've never complained to my daughters because I believe family is important. It's just that my children are all grown up. My youngest moved out 4 years ago. My husband and I had hopes to remodel. We didn't expect them to be here living this long. Christmas Eve, my daughter gathered us all around and announced they were pregnant with baby number 7.
Holy shit.
Jesus, she must be in bits. Everyone was all excited, but I felt dread. That would mean another child in our house with not much room.
Yeah.
I looked over at my husband and could tell he felt the same. We discussed later and decided we were going to ask them to move out. Last night at dinner, I brought it up to my daughter and her boyfriend, and we told them they have 2 months to find a place because we cannot have another child here. My daughter started crying, saying she couldn't believe I'd throw her to the streets for having a baby. Oh, shut up. That was completely unfair and not enough time. I told her I was sorry. It was painful for me as well. But these living
Wait, sorry. How much time did she give her?
2 months.
2 months.
Okay.
She demanded I give her more time or she'd go to the courts.
Oh, whatever.
I
What
told
is she going to tell the courts?
Yeah, what? I told her, newsflash. I love boomers. Newsflash. The courts only give you 30 days. She then said that my grandchildren were going to be homeless because I was selfish.
Oh,
She made a
whatever.
Facebook post asking for rooms to rent because she's, in quotations, pregnant and has nowhere to go and her family don't give a shit about her. What do you
I don't
think?
like it.
Yeah. I mean, I think she just needs to not, like, her kid, I don't know. That's too much.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
7 children.
Yeah.
I mean, I think giving them a little more than 2 months is probably fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the daughter sounds like a dick.
yeah, she does.
Does she like not know how to use a condom or what's happening?
Is she doing
What's
it on
going on?
purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah. 7 kids at the age of 27. Holy moly.
What is like? I wonder what her body looks like.
It's
Out and in and out and in and out and in.
Yeah.
that? She's been pregnant for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah, she needs to have a glass of wine.
She does.
Oh, I don't think the mom. I don't think the original mother is an asshole.
The
for-
original mother.
Mary.
is an asshole for asking her to move out. That's so many kids.
Yeah,
It's too
that's
many.
too many kids. I don't think I would even like. So it's just like she doesn't even need to let her come back for even one of them. Do you know what I mean?
Wait,
No,
what do you mean?
I don't.
Like she didn't even need to house her in the first.
Oh,
place.
Yeah,
exactly.
right,
Yeah,
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 that's not
yeah.
on her.
And so to have been housing her for this long, she's already done her a massive favor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so wait, her husband's a chef,
yeah,
yeah.
full time.
Full time.
and she's
She's
Part-time.
part-time something, and then she's asking her mom for money
for phone
for
bills.
phone bills. Why just phone bills? Yeah, like what are they spending their money on? I mean,
Well,
They're
six
children.
children, yeah.
And I
Six
wonder how
children.
much
But
child
they've no
support they
rent.
get. And they have no rent.
and she's getting child support for 2 of those from 2 of the fathers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I wonder if she's getting her groceries paid for as well.
Probably.
What's she doing with the money?
Yeah.
How much money do they have, though? Chefs don't make that much money, and she's only part-time.
And if
That's
she's
true.
pregnant all the time.
All the time, she's not really ever
probably-
working.
Yeah.
So they're probably not saving that much money, even with no rent. So I don't really know what their intention is, but it's definitely not her mom's responsibility.
No.
I don't even get why they would want 7 children.
I don't. Surely maybe there's like a religious component to it.
Well,
Maybe.
this is the 3rd dad.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. What is her deal?
I don't know.
Where are
7,
her
that's like
lines?
getting to cheaper by the dozen.
Yeah.
7 is so many.
Like maybe they want to, you know what they should do?
Oh.
What?
Approach TLC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get a reality show going.
Do it.
Yeah.
So
Get a reality show going.
if you're
pay
listening,
it off.
female 27 and your mom just kicked you out.
Yeah. Get a
Get a
reality
TV show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Become the next Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Or John and Kate +8.
Or John and Kate +8.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, find your angle.
Yeah.
Know your POV.
Yeah.
Find your audience and profit.
I actually think that's the answer.
Yeah.
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 There you go.
Okay. Cool. We
Okay.
sorted it.
Okay, give me
You're
your
welcome.
softies of the week.
Okay. Do you want to go first or should I?
I'd like you to go first,
Okay.
if that's all
Speaking
right.
of knowing your audience, my softie this
Oh
week
no, I'm nervous.
is a dog.
Oh! Sorry. that's saying part.
So I started going to hot yoga again, as you guys know, because I won't stop talking about it. And one of the instructors brings her dog, and his name is Quasi, and he's like maybe the size of like a loaf of bread and a half.
Oh.
Okay, and he's light brown with very curly little hair. And he's very, very sweet. He's a bit loud when you first come in, like he wants to say hi to everybody.
What is he yappy?
No, he's just like, "Arr!" sometimes. Sometimes. Just like,
Sounds a bit annoying.
just 2 or 3. 2 or 3 arfs. Okay.
It's like
Well, he's
me when anyone comes
excited.
in. I'm like,
He's excited.
He sounds
you
like a
know?
seal.
The dogs of the ocean.
True.
yes.
True.
Yes. Yep.
And then when we all come out of hot yoga, he like peeps his head out from behind the desk and sees us, and then runs into the lounge area and sits and gets on his back.
Oh.
But everyone's so like hoity-toity there that no one goes and gives him belly rubs.
You gotta be joking me.
It's disturbing.
Where is this studio?
East Vancouver. But
Well,
it's a hot
ish.
yoga
Hot
studio.
yoga.
And it's like Mount Pleasant.
Oh, it's
isn't
a
it?
Yeah,
the
it's like
moto.
it's like in the butt crack of Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know. where it is.
Oh God. People, I don't like those. I'm crazy.
I
need to go there and give him the belly rubs he deserves.
I run over and I give him belly rubs.
Good.
But he doesn't. He's like very like understanding too. And I'm like, I gotta go. He doesn't do the thing where he like puts his like You know how they
yeah.
like do the little scratch? He just
Yeah.
like flips over and like
Oh.
sits and just like stares at everybody. He's just so sweet.
Oh, you're so
Yeah.
That
yeah.
does just sound like a regular dog.
I don't know. He lives in a yoga studio.
He lives in a yoga studio and he's got curly hair.
I
You
do
just say all
love.
of the things again.
I do love curly hair.
And-
Okay, let me think of something else.
No,
Let me
that's
think of something.
that's great. That's
Oh. You know how like sometimes like a dog will need to like sniff you first?
Yeah.
No, you don't. He doesn't.
oh,
He just
crazy.
you can just go in like
Sounds
I
like
went,
he has
just
poor
knows.
boundaries.
yeah
Oh,
because he's
or he's good at
soft,
reading people.
so he needs the love all the time. He'll take whatever he can get.
Whatever he can get.
I suddenly became someone from Long Island.
Yeah.
I just think also the fact that he is being ignored.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's sad.
It is sad.
Stop trying to manipulate her.
She's not.
It's sad.
Okay. What's yours?
Okay. So mine, I have some things to read.
Things to read.
Yeah,
Are
mine
you
is
searching for?
no.
You're like dogs in
Stop.
the area.
Off to a great start here.
Mine is Sarah Snook from the television show Succession.
Yes.
And here's
This
why.
is great.
I
Because
do love her, in fairness.
because very specifically of her Emmys award acceptance speech last night
Oh, okay.
for when we're recording this. So her Emmy speech was like truly. So for those who are listening, I'm like a really big awards acceptance speech aficionado.
You are.
I am. And hers last night was honestly one of the best. I was weeping. It like warmed my heart. I've watched it 4 times
Wow.
today.
Okay, but also when I watched Kieran Culkin's, I didn't think it was that sad.
It wasn't sad.
You said you cried.
Yeah. I cried because I'm so touched.
Oh, okay.
I do love Kieran Culkin.
Yeah, I.
Because when he was like I want another kid.
Yeah, that
and then
was
his
funny.
wife is like laughing so hard, and
Yeah.
he was like, "You said if I won, maybe."
Yeah. That was sweet.
No, it touches me.
That's
It
cute.
touches me when people are excited.
You're touched.
I'm touched.
You're touched.
But anyway, so let me read you some of Sarah Snook's speech.
No, that's
So
not the right
it-
song.
Her speech was all about her baby girl, who
Mm-hmm.
she carried throughout filming the last season of Succession.
Yes.
And so she says in the speech, like, really, this award is for someone who won't understand anything I'm saying right now. And then she says, I carried her and me, but really it was her who carried me. So cute.
Classic flip of phrase.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I thought it was really nice.
It is nice.
It's nice.
It is nice.
And this doesn't even sound that good with me saying it, but it was really special when she said it.
Mhm.
She said, at the end of her speech, she was like, I love you so much, and it's all for you from here on out. And it was just like I don't know. It was just really beautiful. And she's
That is
35 years old.
Yeah.
She only married
Until
this is-
you become 27 and have 7 children and are still living in my house, in which case it's not for you anymore.
Exactly. But she's 35 years old. She married
Oh,
her
wow.
husband when she was 33.
Yeah,
And they had
they're-
like been friends for years.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, and he's a comedian, and they'd been friends for
Yuck.
years, and then they finally got together when she was 33, and then they got married, and then they had this baby, and I just like, and she's won this Emmy, and it's just like this really beautiful sort of culmination of all of that work, and then her finally like having this child, and I just think it's really beautiful.
It is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It is really nice. I am surprised that you've chosen her because earlier I did say to you when you mentioned her, I was like, I want to. The guy who mentioned his 3 dogs in his speech, I was like, that's the guy I'd choose.
Yeah, I was considering that, but then I didn't want to like, I didn't want to use cheap tactics.
I pander. I've used cheap tactics my entire life. It's got me here today. And I'm proud of it. This is a know your audience situation. I
Yeah,
had
that's
someone
fair.
else. I had someone else that I was going to do. And I
Oh,
said,
yeah?
yeah. And I said to myself, no, because it's Amy.
Yeah, I was
Pick a
gonna do the
dog.
dog thing, but then I was like, no,
What dog would you have picked?
No. There's a guy who won an Emmy.
sorry.
There's a
Oh,
guy.
that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a guy who won an Emmy last night, and at the end of his speech, he said, "Everything I do for my 3 dogs."
But that's not particularly soft of him.
I don't know.
I think it's really
Pretty
soft of
soft
him.
to
So?
admit that.
Yeah,
It's
he
kind of
also
cold
at
because
the
it's like, don't you have people in your life that you love?
at the beginning of his speech too, though, he like told the story about how like when he came to Hollywood, he was like 63 cents into his overdraft, so he had to go to the bank and give them $1 so he could get out of his overdraft, and they were like, you want to give us $1? And he's like, I have to, and I don't have any more.
Aww.
Okay, maybe I choose him.
Okay. I do love Sarah Snook. Is that
Yeah,
yeah. Like I love her in Succession, and that is a very touching story. But I just gotta give it to Quasi. He's a dog not getting attention, and you do know your audience.
And it is sad.
And I love
And
curly hair.
I would love to take this opportunity to
Yes.
tell the audience
Yeah.
that this is the last ultimate Softie nomination.
Yeah, it is.
Because we all hate this.
hate this segment.
We hate it so much.
We hate it a lot. We came to discover that we all hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We came to discover that we all hate it, but we've come up with a new segment.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to talk about it?
I think we all want to talk about it.
Okay.
Let's.
Do you want to introduce it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
It's called Out of the Box. It's called Out of the Box. It's a segment that's sweeping the nation. It's where people send us questions and then we answer them out of the box thinking style.
We're going to have a box.
Oh, right. There's a box. I was like, why is it called Out of the Box?
Go to our Instagram.
Go to it.
Where this video will probably be posted. There's going to be a Google form, a Google box, if you will. And
No, the box is on Instagram.
Huh?
It's not a Google box.
What do you mean?
It's like the box on Instagram that's like, put your questions in, isn't it?
No, you can only do that on stories.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, it's a Google form.
Why is it box?
Because
We're thinking outside the box.
you submit it into a box.
Sure, Google box.
Yeah.
Google box.
It's
It's a Google box.
It's a Google box.
Idiots.
And you can submit it anonymously, or you can submit your name or whatever you want. If you also want to submit an audio message to our Instagram, we'll play it on our podcast, and just ask for advice or tell us about a crazy situation you're in if you want us to judge you.
Or you could give us a compliment.
That would be nice.
Yeah, you could give us a compliment.
Yeah.
No insults.
No insults.
No. God, no.
Okay, cool. Thank you for listeing. as
Good
always.
job, everyone.
Yeah. Leave a good review. Love you lots.
Congratulations.
Yay.
I love you just enough.
Bye.
Bye.